Hi everyone, this is Anastasia with an astrology update for you. Happy new moon in Leo. Yes, we are still in Leo season. We're at the end of Leo season, but we are still in Leo season. Do not listen to Western astrology. It is not in alignment with where the stars and planets actually are in space. So as we enter into this new moon in Leo, we will be working with the Leo energies as well as the North Node in Aries, Jupiter in Aries, and Uranus in Aries to bring a lot of fire energy to the table for us. We are finishing up our fire energy with regards of the North Node in Aries. The North Node is at 1 to 0 degrees in Aries and it moves backwards, so we'll be entering into the North Node in Pisces. The North Node in Pisces is far, far different than the North Node in Aries. The North Node in Aries is all about starting things, starting fires, breaking free, welcoming new young energies into the platform. Whereas the North Node in Pisces is all about traveling into a space of timelessness, trying to break down all of the stress and tension and anxiety and rigidity that exists in our world. As we move into this North Node in Pisces, we are going to be dealing with a much, much different element on the table. North Node in Pisces is asking us to look at our mysticism. It's asking us to look at our health. It's asking us to look at our addictions. It's asking us to look at our past lives, and it's asking us to take apart that which is no longer serving the spiritual energies. So we're going to be experiencing a lot of breakdowns over the next 18 months. People are not going to be able to hold on to the rigidity and the stability they once held on to. In fact, they're going to be feeling kind of out of it, kind of out of control. The mastery of North Node in Pisces is stepping into shamanism. The lower vibration of North Node in Pisces is illness and victimhood and feeling like you're a child in the midst of a world of adults. So it's going to be quite a year ahead of us. 2024 should be one of the most intense years we've ever had on the planet, simply because there will be a grand Earth trine, but then again, the whole idea is that the North Node will be entering into Pisces. So as we finish up this year of 2023, we still have Jupiter, which travels yearly as the fire planet. So we've got Jupiter in Aries really lighting things up, feeling everything kind of igniting, breaking free from old patterns. But as we transition over the next couple of months and move into the North Node in Pisces, there's just going to be a much different flavor on the table than it has been for the last 18 months. So prepare yourselves for a lot of change. This new moon in Leo is bringing a lot of details to the subject. We've got Mars in Virgo, and Mars in Virgo is getting very clear on everything being organized, everything down to the most minutiae detail being put into place. Now, Venus has gone direct, and she is in Cancer, and she will be a little bit emotional for the rest of September. But then once she moves into Leo, we'll find a much more overall excited feeling in the atmosphere, as opposed to all of the heaviness that we've been experiencing through this Venus retrograde back into Cancer. Now, as we are still in quite a bit of retrograde season with all of the outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto all in retrograde, there is a circling around of big changes. There is a circling around of new ideas being put into place. However, starting in October, Pluto will go direct, and what that's going to do is begin to continue the Pluto and Capricorn journey of breaking down all the foundations, breaking down all of the rules, breaking down everything that our society has been built upon. And over the next 16 years, Pluto and Capricorn will finish its total destruction of the outdated portions of society which no longer serve us. So the time of Pluto and Capricorn only comes around once every 260 years. And the fact that we're living in this time now where Pluto is trying to destroy everything that is not helping us in our society, everything that is not allowing us to move forward, that's why we're going through so much chaos. In addition, Neptune in Pisces is really trying to open us up to our cosmic awareness, our cosmic consciousness. We are not just human biological creatures. We are far more than the identity that we have assumed based on what we think that we understand. While science is incredibly valid, it is still just the study of man. It is still just grasping at the straws of reality. What we really need to begin to get into is the spirituality and the technology of our human body, our interconnectedness with the different aspects of dimensions, different aspects of the universe. So as we begin to break down the foundation of which we've been standing on, or break down the identity or that which we think that we know, we are also being gifted with this huge, vast spiritual awareness that we are these unlimited, infinite beings of light. And so as we let go of the biology and we grasp onto the spirituality, we are moving right into that North Node in Pisces. But for those who are resistant to this process, it's going to be a little bit bumpy. So you can either be a shaman or you can be a victim. Those are kind of your options. Super fun, super fun, super fun. But you know what? If you're watching this, you're a light worker and this is what you came here to experience in the first place. We came here for the show. We didn't come here to just have a normal life. We came here to have an exceptional experience where we can feel things breaking apart and being put back together in a beautiful way so that there's no more suffering, there's no more violence, there's no more chaos on this planet. That's what we're aiming for. So always keep that in mind. Go into gratitude for being here at this time. Go into service to the planet, not necessarily to yourself or to the human race, but being a light worker in service to the planet is helping the living entity of the earth get to the next stage of evolution. And that's what we came here for. That's what we're participating in. And it's about to get even more powerful in terms of psychic ability, telepathic ability. So take your time to meditate, get your body clean, focus on what you're addicted to in your body and let go of that. Do everything you can to get healthy because the chaos that is coming is going to try to break down that which is of the light. And so if you can stay concentrated on health and wellness and spirituality and actualization, then you won't get distracted with all of the chaos and the messiness that's on its way. New moon in Leo is getting us ready to really step into a place of our heart, getting ready to step into a place of creativity. We should see a lot more momentum in the creative fields. We should see a lot more enthusiasm, and all the Venus and Cancer energy should be letting go by mid-October. So another maybe 2 weeks of kind of feeling slow and heavy. And then after that, new moon in Virgo and Pisces, it's really getting us ready for what we should be expecting over the next 18 months with this nodes happening here. Not to mention the fact that we do have eclipse coming up soon. So be prepared for that in November because it's going to be a huge one. Anyway, lovely to talk with you. Have a wonderful day. Talk soon. Oops.